Hello, my name is Francis, and I would want to talk to you about observing road safety and signs. And I want to begin this by narrating to you a story about my late brother. One day he left his own house going to work as usual. And nobody knew what happened to him would come so soon. So while approaching an intersection, this motorist comes from nowhere, driving at very high speed, rams onto him, leaving him dead on the spot. That was tragic. He died that fateful day, leaving behind a child who was only 7 days old. The mother was very affected. She grieved and did not accept to be comforted by no one. She could not understand. Her life was devastated. Can you imagine if that was you going through such because of one careless driver who has failed to observe speed while approaching an intersection, who has failed to observe traffic lights? Just imagine you going through such a scenario because of the careless mistakes of someone who is driving without thought. How many other times do we do that as individuals? Sometimes, or imagine yourself getting a phone call of an emergency at the comfort of your office, and you leave everything, get onto your car and hit the road. You don't care who else is driving along with you. You're driving at high speed. You're not observing traffic lights. You're not slowing down when you're approaching intersections. You are honking to alert other drivers and in a way plead for them to give you way. It's terrible. How else would you have handled such a situation? Maybe calling 911 or a neighbor who is close by to you to rush and see what is happening, and as you drive safely to go and find what you can do to help the situation. There are many options. Now, that is not the only thing that we can do. There are many other ways that we can approach when emergencies happen or when we are using the road that other users are also using. Anyways, I will want to discuss about the several kinds of speed limits and where to observe them and where they are applicable. But first, before I do that, I would want to ask a question. What is road safety? It is observance of speed, road signs, roundabouts and traffic lights at intersections. It talks about you and me. Okay, the children, the elderly, the pedestrians, cyclists, animals, deaf, with people with disability. This also includes driving roadworthy vehicles. Statistics tell us that about 13% of accidents that do happen around, accidents do happen around intersections. These are too many accidents which can be avoided. Okay, so the first kind of speed limit that I want to talk to you about is called statutory speed limit. This speed includes 25 miles an hour in residential or school zones. It also includes 55 miles an hour on rural highways and 70 miles an hour on rural interstate highways. Number 2 is called posted speed limit, and this type of speed is also called regulatory speed, and they are those that are signposted along the road. So they are enforceable by law. Please observe this, be safe, and save others. Number 3 is called special condition speed limit. It includes school zone limits. It is used in specific locations during hours when children are going to and coming from school. This is usually between 15 and 25 miles an hour. Work zone is meant to facilitate the safe and efficient movement of traffic through a work zone. Variable speed limit are posted on changeable message signs where areas require speed to reduce more than 10 miles an hour, and this could be due to weather conditions, congestions, traffic incidents, or work zones. There are a number of misconceptions. One, we should not think that when we lower our speed, this is a guarantee that motorists will drive safer. That is not true. But one thing is true, that drivers that drive at high speeds are more likely to cause fatal crashes. About a third of all fatal crashes are again caused by speeding vehicles, and the last one is about 40% of all these accidents are caused by people who are under the influence of alcohol. So in conclusion, safety starts with you and me. I mean, the choice is yours, but picture this. You being the cause of death or permanent disability to a father and child, even yourself due to lack of road discipline, that order will not leave you. Thank you.